Hey everyone, I'm Kai Down from ML Sound Lab, and today I'm going to be doing a run through of the demo I did for the Block Letter plugin. Now, the focus of this demo was to leave the post-processing as minimal as possible, so the only thing I've got on the master bus for this is the Ozone 10 plugin. Let's first hear the mix and then we'll break it down. Okay, so we start off with this filtered intro. Let's solo this one out. So what's going on here? We've got the amped block letter, we've got the 6666 lead channel. Let's hear what it sounds like without this post EQ first. So I wanted to go for sort of like a honky mid sort of sounding tone and then filter it all out with this Pro EQ here. So now we're going to dive right into these two main rhythm guitars. So for these rhythm guitars, I'm using the 6666 crunch channel. I find that the crunch channel has a bit more articulation than the lead channel, which works really well for these rhythm guitars. If we open up this pedal board section, all we've got going on here is the drive pedal. This is set to your classic sort of tube screamer sound, drive all the way down, level all the way up, and then tone at sort of 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. Now moving over to the cabinet section for these rhythm guitars, we've kept it super simple. We've got a single 57 on the Mega 4x12 oversize, the mixes all the way over to this speaker. I did want to solo out just the sort of chorusy section so that you can hear what the guitars are doing. Now let's move on to some other guitars. We've got this clean guitar here, which just plays in the sort of verse intro section. So this is the 5555 clean channel. Again, we've got the input boosted a little bit. In the cabinet section, we've got the Mega 4x12 91 green with the 57 close to the center, blended just about evenly with the Mega 4x12 oversize with the ribbon 160, somewhere halfway between the edge and the edge of the cone. Now, this one really takes advantage of the pedal board section. We've got the compressor pedal almost halfway up, we've got the chorus engaged, the delay, and the reverb engaged. Let's hear what it sounds like with those turned off for now. So now let's move on to some of these lead guitars. We've got 3 leads that come in at the start, 1 main lead panned center, and then 2 harmony leads panned left and right. So for this main lead, we've got the 6666 lead channel, and in the pedalboard section, we've got the noise gate turned up quite a way. We've got the drive pedal engaged, again on those sort of classic Tube Screamer settings, with the drive down low, the level up high, and then the tone sort of 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. We've got the delay and the reverb pedal engaged. For the cabinet section here, we've got the Mega 4x12 oversized with the dynamic 57, and then slightly favoring this 57, but we've also got the Mega 4x12 oversized with the dynamic 421 on the other side. Let's solo out just this main lead guitar and we can hear what the pedals are doing. Now if we move on to the harmony guitars, these are both set up the same way. So we've got the 5555 lead channel, and for the pedalboard section we've got the noise gate turned up pretty much all the way on this one. We've got the drive pedal engaged, and then again we've also got the delay and reverb pedals on. For the cabinet section we've got the same blend as on the main lead guitar. We've got the Mega 4x12 oversized 57 being favoured over the Mega 4x12 oversized with the dynamic 421. These harmony guitars come back in towards the end with this little build-up section. And then we move into the final lead guitar. This is a slightly different setup, so let's solo this one out and show you what's going on. So we've got the 5555 crunch channel this time, and for the pedalboard section, we've got the noise gate, the drive, the delay, and reverb. And for the cabinet section, we've got the 91 green on the left-hand side and the oversized with a 160 on the right-hand side. This is blended again, just sort of favouring that 57. So I went for sort of a really aggressive, scratchy sound on this one so that it could really cut through the aggressive sounding mix. So that's everything for the guitars. Let's move on to this bass really quickly. For the bass, I'm using August Rose's The Growler plugin. This just has a really nice sort of aggressive, clanky saturation to it. Let's hear what that sounds like. Now let's hear it without the plugin engaged. So there is a little sort of slap bass section at the end that I wanted to show. I'm no bassist, but this is what it sounds like. And then lastly for the mix, we need to show off the drums. This is ML drums. This is the Modern High preset from the Essentials kit, though I have swapped the snare out for the Snare L Magic 14 by 16.5 inch, and it's the 349 Hz tuning. I have adjusted the mixer just a little bit, mainly so that it can suit an instrumental mix rather than a mix with vocals, so we've got a little bit more of the overheads going on. To show you how I've programmed the drums, I've used the Humanize button, and I've pretty much programmed everything at 127 velocity. So other than that, the only thing I need to mention is the master bus. Again, I've just got the Ozone 10 elements on here. So that Ozone 10 is really just adding a little bit of glue and not much EQ at all, just to really sit things nicely together and get them up to the right loudness. So that was my full mix run through of my block letter demo. Thank you for sitting down with me and checking out this mix. I'm really happy with how it turned out, but please let me know what you thought of it in the comment section down below.